Hello and welcome back to Streakhaus, and today we are looking at position sizing. What's position sizing? First of all, what's a position? Now, if you scroll down your a bit, you discover that we have position, order, and tools. Position is just a trade, like you open the position, you're on a long or a short position. So, a running trade is a position, right? A position is like a price at a particular point in price where you decide to either long or short the market. Okay, so then what does position size mean, or position sizing? It means sizing or calculating the amount you want to risk in a particular trade, in a particular position. So what's your amount, the amount you want to risk out of the total money you have? And this is like assuming you're trading isolated, because you can't do that on cross. When you're trading cross, it means that you're risking everything. Okay, so you're isolating a particular amount, and you're saying this is the amount I want to risk. That is your position size, the amount you decided to risk. And what determines this is not someone, is you. It depends on your risk tolerance. You can decide to risk 1 to 5 or 1 to 3% of the entire money you have. Okay, and there's this mentality that the higher your equity, the higher the risk you can take. No, if you're risking 1%, it means it means you have to lose 100 times to lose everything in the account. So if you're doing, the higher your account size, you can now risk more. No, the higher your account size, you can still maintain that particular risk depending on your trading strategy, your risk tolerance, and what you are looking out for, what you're willing to risk. Now we have a 131,000 USDT on this demo account, and if I want to risk 1%, all I need to do is to take 1%, calculate 1% of this account. Okay, 10% will be around 13,000, right? So 1% is 1,318 USDT. So that's the amount I want to risk on every trade I'll be opening. Okay, so what you're going to ensure is that whatever trade you're opening, you're going to use your stop loss and your leverage to adjust the positions that are the value, where we have value and cost. The cost is going to be the amount you want to risk. But if you're going higher than that, you make sure that your stop loss is going to be something within. Okay, let's say we are longing and we are using 3400. Okay, so the stop loss is above my position size. Stop loss here is 2000 something, and I want to risk more. I want to risk lesser. I want to risk 1300. And you must know that the wilder your stop loss, when your stop loss is wild, right, or small, it does not affect your position sizing. All you need to do is to know how you calculate, know how you manipulate or you impute your stop loss here, and then use the leverage to adjust it till you get that particular amount you're risking. So sometimes I drop a trade, I call a trade, and I see people say, oh, the stop loss is too wild. But if you check the trade, you're still doing your normal 3 RR, like you're risking 3%, you're risking 1%, 1% for 3% profit. Okay, so as long as your risk to reward ratio is the same, right, the stop loss size does not mean you should increase the risk or reduce it. All you need to do is, if your stop loss is wild, it means you're going to be reducing probably the leverage. Okay, you're going to be reducing the leverage. If the stop loss is small, it means you're going to be increasing your leverage. Okay, so that is that on position sizing. It's just sizing the amount you want to risk on a particular trade using the cost you're seeing here. You can do that using the slider or the stop loss you're putting. So I could be entering a trade with this amount, 6,232 USDT, but my stop loss is going to be what will lock the actual amount I want to risk on this particular trade. So I'm saying if the trade goes against me and it gets to 1%, the order is there to close it. So I know I'm losing just 1%. Why is this important? It means that for you to actually blow an account, risking 1% on every position, it means you have to lose 100 times, and you need to be very good at losing to achieve that. It's not something you just achieve like that. And if you're risking 2%, you need to lose 50 trades back to back, like consistently. You need to be a pro also to do that. Okay, so why most persons or some persons lose their entire account or get completely liquidated is because they are risking more. And when you're risking more, or you're fluctuating your position size, discover that you lose more on one trade, and your winning trades are not enough to cover up for your losses. Okay, so that is it on position sizing, and then do well to practice it. And if this video was helpful and valuable to your risk management, do well to hit the like button and subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel, so that you get notified each time I post a new video. And see you in another video.